So today we are with a very special person here in the outskirts of Imphal. So please tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Sanjit. I'm from here at Iruisemba. Uh, I do live next to this hill, and we have been protecting this forest since 2015 under the aegis of Government of India Forest Department, Manipur.
So
Travel gives you an opportunity to meet spectacular heroes who normally you wouldn't. Sanjeev is amongst the most remarkable people I have met around the world. His passion for nature should inspire all of us to protect and rejuvenate our jungles. Sanjeev is a multi-talented person. I call him the encyclopedia of Manipur. He shared rare information about Manipuri history and Sanamahism, the marvelous religion of the Meiteis. The next two episodes will be on Manipuri history and Sanamahism.
Of the connectivity. Like when it is all bushy type, people don't want to go next to the forest, next to the tree. And when it is little clean up and they feel like sitting next to the tree, then they know the values and they know the, like the connectivity. Kind of, I make it.
nice
It
view.
was not like this before, like no bamboo plants and nothing, not a big trees except the pine trees. Okay, and this fire tree was like planted by the forest department, but now they also started knowing the consequence of it. Okay, because it makes the forest dry. It makes the forest very dry and get burns in the dry season oftenly. Okay, and it also not allowed the other tropical plants to grow up. Okay, so we the forest department as well as uh, started thinking of removing the old. Instead of it, we want to refill with some fruit trees as well as indigenous plants, which we cannot see very easily in the nearby hill areas of Imphal. So we have many indigenous plants like which is used for the medicine purpose as well. But that doesn't grow here nearby Imphal cities. Okay, so we want to keep it back. Mhm. Yeah.
So what was this like? What we see here right now is a very dense forest. So back in 2015, right?
Yes.
So in 2015, uh, what was the state of this area?
Actually, this area was quite devastated. Not a single plant could grow properly because uh, not many protection and preservation team or committee were not there. But after 2015, with help of the local people as well as with the cooperation from the forest department, we could restore this forest back again.
Again, okay. So it took you 9 years to restore the forest.
Yes.
So can you tell us what inspired you to restore this forest?
Yeah, I grew up next to this hill, and I saw like before when we were kids, we experienced lots of dens and lots of big trees were there. But I don't know how it turns up to be a devastated forest after 2 years. And again, as myself grew up next to this forest, I always wanted to keep it as green as possible.
So while we walk into the forest, can you also tell us about how you started, what did you do, what kind of plants and trees and like everything, the whole process of reconstructing these forests?
Yeah. At the beginning, we didn't do plantation. We just preserve whatever it grows.
Okay.
And next, in between the gaps of the trees, we started planting our indigenous medicinal plants as well. So till now, we have planted more than 5,000 bamboo plants
Okay.
with different species, which we hardly find in the Imphal area now.
Okay.
And on top of that, we also planted many medicinal value plants too.
Nice. So you can see that it's a very rich and diverse forest, and they also got rid of any trees or plants that cause forest fires in the summers, and they replace those plants and trees with indigenous plants that are rare and endangered. So here we are, and this place is about 5 kilometers from Imphal, or how far?
Yeah, it's about 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers from Imphal, the capital of Manipur.
And we want this forest area to be promoted as a uh, lungs of the Imphal city.
Yeah.
Like that and give like good and healthy breathing for everyone.
Everyone, right? So as we know that majority of Indian cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, they're all facing pollution issues. So thanks to the efforts of Sanjit, Imphal won't have any such problems in the near future,
Yes.
right? So I think we all have to learn from this, and we should all try to preserve our existing forests and also rejuvenate our degraded forests so that we can have a wilderness like this.
And before whoever comes to at my place, I let them participate in cleaning the forest, as well as I let them plant a tree in their name,
Okay.
so that they can contribute something to the nature while traveling.
And Sanjit also actually invited DSP, Deputy CM, as well as students of Agricultural University
Yeah.
to participate. So it's like a community effort, and he's not just trying to regrow the jungle, but he's trying to foster or create a bond between people and nature. Yeah. So
And to that point,
beyond that building, yeah?
yes, beyond that building.
Okay. So it stretches all the way up to there.
Yeah.
Okay. And like in square kilometers or in acres, how
In
big?
hectares, this is 200 hectares.
300 hectares. Wow. And how many trees do you think this 300-hectare forest has currently? Approx.
Oops, it really is. I couldn't therefore, probably I cannot say exactly, but more than 10,000, 20,000,
10, 20, 20,000 trees here.
more than that, even more than that, please, not more from that.
Yeah. So you can see even that hill you see over there, that also falls under Sanjit's protection and recreation both. A humble request to my Manipuri brothers and sisters and other Indians as well. Be very conscious and cautious about palm oil plantations. The government will soon promote palm oil plantations as the most profitable form of farming. In fact, on 15th August 2021, Narendra Modi announced a support of 11,000 crore rupees to incentivize palm oil production. Interestingly, 13 days before Modi's announcement, Baba Ramdev told PTI, "We plan to set up palm oil plantations in the Northeast. We have completed our survey there. We have plans for Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, and yep, Manipur." In the business world, this would be called insider trading. But what do they say? Everything is fair in war and politics. Palm trees consume 45,000 liters of water per hectare. India is facing a water crisis. It also leads to massive deforestation and soil depletion. Then why is the government promoting palm farming? Well, do you know who owns these palm plantations in Indonesia, Malaysia, and West Africa?
Do you know who is the biggest importer and processor of palm oil in India? Google it. That person is facing backlash in Indonesia and Malaysia. Moreover, international environmental groups are also after him. Sooner or later, he'll have to abandon his foreign farms and switch to, ta-da, India. Ask yourselves, why is the government suddenly promoting palm farming? Do your own research before switching to palm farming. Do you want your surroundings to be like Indonesia and Malaysia or like Sanjit's forest? I have added a few palm farming links to the description. Thank you for watching. Peace for Manipur, prosperity for Manipur.